Hello guys, my name is Islam and I will make a tutorial for Lumion 3. If you check the website, there is a free version for Lumion, but I don't recommend it. Really, it's you will find Lumion word in all over the screen, but there is also student version and the pro version. So just visit lumion.de or lumion.com or just download Lumion through Google. But actually, I have a cracked version, so if you wanted to install it after, so yes. Then when you open the Lumion after installing, you will, because I have a cracked version, so yes, you will see this error first. So you have to close the internet first and then retrieve, and it will open easily. This is the interface of Lumion. You can easily change the language from here as you like, English or whatever. Then this is home and new and examples. This is examples of Lumion. It's plugins or sorry models for interior and exterior models, and if you want to load the scene and import a full scene, but actually I will use new for now. Then you can choose whatever you want, but for the boat animation, it's I will prefer the island. So yes, just click the island, and it's easy. It's the Lumion. It's easier than the 3ds Max or Rhino or Maya in animation, because it takes really smaller time, not so much time, and yeah, it's easier in rendering. So first, this is the interface. Before starting, I should recommend that if you using two Vegas, you have to right click first and then configure switchable graphics and choose the Lumion in the other higher Vega, because Lumion needs a higher Vega for to work. Because if you use the lower Vega, it will if you choose a light, this will be dark with you. So this is actually the interface. If I want to move in it, just click the right click and go left, right, up and down as you like with the mouse. And this is the basic, sorry, the basic models that inside the Rhino. So you can scroll out and zoom out for this, and here is the border. So yes, you'll see now in the left hand side, this is modeling stuff, and in the right hand side there is a save the files and rendering stuff. So for settings, first I recommend that you choose a full resolution with a full quality and the measurements in metric or feet as you like, and then okay. Okay, let's start. So first icon you will see, it's a weather. So the weather here, you will find the direction of the sun. It's a compass actually, and here is the sun height. So if we change the direction, you will see the shadow changing here and here. And if we change the sun height, so we can get a result of sunset time, and from the morning, noon, afternoon, and then sunset, and then it's actually in the dark, and you can make it after midnight, which is so dark. Okay, then I will work again in sunlight. Here also the two scrolls to control the density, the dense of the clouds. So increase and decrease, and here the brightness, increase the brightness of the sun and lower it. Okay, here also yes, this is a good result. So here is the type of the cloud, so easily choose your type as you want, and then press on your type. So now we finished all the weather, so let's go to the landscape. The landscape here, if you choose the landscape, it will give you a bunch of library that the landscape that you want the environment, the nature that you want to use. For example, if you want to use IC1, it will change the nature into ice. But I will go back to the sand one, or the rocky one. Okay, and here you can change the nature as you want, from the height, and here is raising. So you have the brush speed and the brush size. If we change the radius and increase the speed, so for example this water burst, it will go up, and if I want to reverse it, lower, go lower, and then yes, something like that. So you can play as you want, make your nature, and yes, feel free. Here's a flatten also, to make it flatten, and this is smooth. So yeah, you can work on it as you want, as you wish. And this is water, so you can change the type of the water from ocean to tropical to dirt to bone to icy one, as you like. And yes, control the water from here. And then the ocean here, the water excuse me, the wind speed and the water intensity, everything that you can control on the water. I prefer to use the interface water, so as you like, if you want to play with the water and change the color and these stuff. Okay, then here if I want to change the land through the sand. Okay, for example, here is consider this is a main material and here is a other material. So yes, if I edit type and choose, for example, grass, and yes, I start to click, it will change into green, and you can draw whatever wherever you want. And yes, with the same options, the brush speed and the brush size, and you can choose whatever you want from the land, the materials. Okay, and here this is completely change the nature. So if I make mountains, it will generate mountains. I really like that, but I will go back. And here's a huge mountain, so yeah, I will not prefer that. Yes, go back. There's a problem in Lumion. Actually, you can't go undo several times, just one time. So yeah, for example, here if I make this mountain, I can go undo one time, but I can't go more than that. Here's the landscape is finished. Then we go through import. Import is the most important thing, actually. So if you finish your model, car, plane, whatever, yacht, boat, or these models, so you just add the model from here, and you will find that the extension that needed to be imported into Lumion, OBJ object, and 3ds or from Max actually, and OBJ. But you will I think that you will face a lot of troubles first in importing, because the 3D Max is working with the polygons and this stuff, but Lumion is not. So you have to make sure that the model is completely imported, and you will find that sometimes it's not completed, or it's just one surface, so you need to make it show to make a thickness for the body. So yes, try to make sure that the model is completed imported into Lumion. So here as you see that this is my yacht, so I imported it several times to be okay. So now I will try to import something else, something like this house. So yes, I will import my house in the water. Let's see. Yes, okay. So now I just did that, import that to make to change the material, to see how to change the materials, because if you import your model in Lumion, it will not be with the same material. So you have to change the materials, because the Lumion can't read the materials of V-Ray or Max, but you have to change it to Lumion materials. So from here, edit materials, so you just choose yes, maybe this. It will take time, it's somehow slow. So that's why it need a good Vega. So then yes, and you will find a bunch of materials here. So yes, if I want to add a material, for example, so it ask me to select the material that I want to change. So for example, I want to change this wood, so I will find that I can change it in metal or asphalt or press. So yes, if I choose it, it will change actually, and you will find a lot of libraries here of materials, which is really good. So I will go back to the wood and choose any type of wood. And you can also change play with with the map of the material. So from here you can edit the saturation, the bump, the reflection, everything, and also rotate the map and control the X and Y axis. So yes, like UVW map in 3D Max, if you are familiar with this. So okay, and then press OK. So yes, this will be assigned to the model. Then now I will go through rendering animations. So let's try to animate a boat or yacht. So here's the objects. The objects in Lumion, there is a bunch of libraries of every model, and I think so. Yes, here in the natural, if you press here change object, you will find a bunch of stuff that you can choose. So for example, I will choose palms from here, and it's freezing. And then yes, I will change it, so it's easily controlling the models more than the other softwares, because it's not working with the polygons, it's just like an image. So if you increase the number of models, it's okay, it will not affect the interface, or it will not affect the speed of render. So yeah, like here I put the palms like what I want, and you can also change the location, the rotation, and the size as you want. So yeah, like pressing here and make this large as you want. So here the same stuff for the transportation. So here is the transportation, buses, cars, everything that you want, even the balloons, so planes. So here I will choose this boat, for example, and import it here. So now I have this boat, and I can change the location, whatever I want also. So it's preferable to import the model with its real dimension, in order not to be so big or to be so small. Yes, but whatever, if it's not, if it's the scale is not so right or correct, so you can control the size from here, like scale. Okay. And then we go next. Here is some sounds if you want to add sounds, but I don't prefer that, because you can add it in any other software for moving stuff. And here's some effects like fountains and fire and smoke, which is I don't know. And here's some indoor stuff, chairs and glasses, beds, decoration stuff, and playgrounds and whatever. So you can import whatever you want, but not in the boat, in any other stuff, in any other project, if you want to make a fast animation. And here some humans, animals, so actually we can import some fishes, yes, inside here, and you can see it through the water, yes, and it's movable, so it's kind of real. I like it. And here's some building stuff, all what's related to building, everything. You can import actually some building here, and you will find here a bunch of material of libraries. So yeah, you can work with that. And the lights, if you want to render in the night. Now I will try to render this this boat. So I feel like the fishes is over the water. Yeah, that's really bad. Yes, so we have to for example go to the people, and then change the location and go inside the water. Yes, go inside, go inside. Yes, you do. So yes, you do. Go inside. Whatever. we will not use it. So yes, let's render this boat. So if I want to render image, it's easy from here. The focal length to control the zoom in, and here's some effects, and here's some resolutions. So for the maximum resolution, which is so big, it will not take more than 3 minutes or 5 minutes if your RAMs and processor is good. And yeah, so it's so fast. It's faster than 3D Max and V-Ray and these stuff. So now we will do some animation. Let's play, and then I will start record. So it's dealing with the frames. So from here I will take this photo first, go rotate around it, take the other photo. This is the frames actually that I want, and then go here. I'm sorry, and go up in it. Yeah. So if we say okay, go back and press play, you will see that animation is so easy that you can rotate around the boat, like what you want. So just choose the snapshots and do it, and then yeah, here at the last thing actually it's new effects, some effects. So if you want to play with this stuff, it's so easy. So yes, here's, if you want to see planes in the sky, here's some weather, cloud control. You can control the speed of clouds so it will look real. And what I actually need to move the objects. So now we will make another animation for I will delete this, and then let's do another animation for the boat when it's moving. So let us say that the boat will move in this direction. So how we can make it? Let's do a good animation. So yes, first take this snapshot and then look to here, and then try to imagine the way of the boat, and then yeah, go away with the zoom out. So yes, like that. Okay, and press OK. So now of course we will not see the boat moving, but how to make it moving? So new effect, and let's move, and starting with zero, and then animated object, we press edit. You will see that the object is here, starting position and the end position. So I will choose the start position, then move, and then the end position where it will be, and look through the direction that I supposed to move the boat through. So yes, and just move it like this and say okay. Let's see the animation. So now the boat is moving, and we will go through it and zoom out, and then just save here in MP4. This is a movie, and this if you want the frames, but I don't recommend that because it's a lot of images. And here is a single if you want to render just image, and here MP4. So MP4 you will press OK and choose your place that you want to save the video, and you just wait. If your video is more than 30 seconds, this is 14 seconds, it will be rendered in 1.5 hours or 1 hour. If it's more than 30, from 30 to 1 minute, it will take from 2 to 2.5 hours. So it's so fast comparing to the 3ds Max and the Ryan and the Mayan animation rendering with V-Ray. So, and yes, I guess that's it. And if you want any question here, just add a comment or send me email, or just ask me. And yeah, thank you guys.